Hello, welcome back. We are back and having a whole lot of fun. We are moving on to our news files. I hope that you're going to enjoy this. And if you do, please smash that like button down below and subscribe for more of these videos. I am going to be moving on to Gunslinger. Gunslinger, what is your news file?
So my news file is that the NFC, as you know, has been probably one of the most competitive it's been ever, minus the NFC East. But it has been a very competitive division with Seattle, Arizona, even LA, and then Green Bay and New Orleans. Been one of the most packed divisions to see who will
You
get.
forgot Tampa Bay. You forgot Chicago. You forgot.
No way Tampa's up there. No way.
You forgot the Panthers. They've been pretty decent this year. You've forgotten a lot of teams, but okay, move on.
I was talking about number one seed, who's fighting for the number one spot in the NFC, which right now, the New Orleans Saints have actually bumped up to number one because of two losses following the Packers losing to Indianapolis in an overtime standout.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay having a surprise loss to the team that I cannot remember off the top of my head, but having a surprise loss there. This week, Tampa Bay's playing the Chiefs, which looks like a sustained division lead for the Saints and a solid staying there. And as long as the Saints continue to do what they've been doing, winning 6 straight, then they will not fall again. If they don't fall again, they will secure number one. Now, in the AFC, as you probably know, the Steelers have been the top dog of the AFC. They have been running over everybody. They're 10-0. And other than that, I think one of their big competitors are the Bills and the Chiefs. The reason I say the Bills is because the Bills, although having lost 3 games, have lost it to the Chiefs and the Titans, were 2 of them. And the third one I cannot think of off the top of my head. And the Ravens have fell flat. The Chiefs, obvious. So, seems like Mystery Machine wants to say something.
I'm wondering how Drew Brees is doing.
Actually, the doctors announced that instead of 4 broken ribs, he has 11. 11 broken ribs and a punctured lung.
Okay, that's insane.
Oh boy.
And he's expected to come back to the Chiefs game.
Okay, well that's gonna be a fun game to watch. But also, I just wanted to comment on the top.
How is that even possible?
Drew Brees is a Dr. Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Can that guy get stopped? Got 11 broken ribs, and he'll be back in like 2-3 weeks. Man, this guy is insane.
Big play, Nate. What did you want to say?
Yeah, I was just wanting to say that on the seeding things, I actually think that New Orleans is the best or one of the best teams in the NFC. I think the only teams in the NFC that can rival them as of now would be like the Seahawks and Cardinals, but they're not the number one. The Saints are. I knew they would, but I don't want to get your hopes up too high because being a number one seed does not translate into the playoffs. We've seen that in every sport. And then
the Patriots, they were 2 or 3.
They were 3, and then they got destroyed by Tennessee.
Oh, that was a fun game. That was a real fun game.
Why don't we go ahead and move on to High C's news file?
Okay, so you may all know, you might have gotten tweets. You may get if you know me, I use Yahoo Sports. That's how I get all my sports notifications. How I prepare for these shows. So it's time for the IR injuries, courtesy of moi. But anyway, so I'm just gonna name a couple off my head. Now I'm gonna name how they affect other teams. I'll start with the most notable one, Joe Burrow. Hero in shining armor, he's going to rescue the Bengals. Well, against Washington, not the game yesterday, but back on Sunday before the Thanksgiving games, he tears his right ACL, and he is done for the season. That's it. Just finito. He's done. Then, just yesterday, Zach Martin, their right tackle, and others, they get injured. For the Cowboys, Tua Tagovailoa, he gets knocked out in the game against the Broncos. So notable names. Yesterday, Kenny Golladay, he's out with a hip injury. There are so many injuries in this NFL, and my question is, how are they going to affect the other teams? Does anyone want to comment on that?
Lions were bad, I thought they had a shot at 500 with Galladay, but without Galladay, and Amendola, the only guy who they can throw to are T.J. Hawkinson and Marvin Jones, who are not superstar yet. So that's what Marvin Jones never will be. Marvin Jones
will be, man.
Right now is the best Marvin Jones is going to be able to do. Then with Burrow, the Bengals were still bad with him. Now they're going to be even worse. And I just want to say, the guy who I thought was the best quarterback of the rookies is going to be winning Offensive Rookie of the Year. His name is Justin Herbert.
Talking about the Bengals, the thing is, we talk about how bad the Jets are. The Bengals might be a worse team without Joe Burrow. Because
that's actually true. Because Ryan Finley's the backup, I'm pretty sure.
But if you think about it, Joe Burrow gets them one touchdown away, and then the kicker misses the extra point and loses them the game. They have the worst kicker in the NFL, and then Joe Burrow does everything by himself. They are most likely going to lose out and miss the playoffs without Burrow. And he said that he is coming back next season, but he's not going to be able to play this season.
They weren't even a shoo-in for the playoffs with Burrow.
Well, they could have went 7-9, 8-8, and possibly slipped in, and that's why I was saying they're definitely not making it now because
could they even be a top 5 draft pick now, or possibly?
Yeah,
you got to Burrow out.
If we were to end the season right now, they have the number 3 or 4 pick.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the Jets, maybe with a division where they're in the AFC, and you see the Bengals out. Could they maybe work their way up? I don't know if they want to now, though. Do you want? I mean, it's a little off topic, and I apologize, but do you want to work your way up now that the Bengals are out? Will you basically throw away a first-round draft pick?
No, because they need to draft Justin Fields. They need to draft.
I got Trevor.
No.
They need Trevor.
No, they don't need that. If I'm them, I'm going to get if I'm them, I get the best O lineman available to help protect Burrow even more. And then if you want a backup, I trade for a backup like maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick if the Dolphins decide they don't want him.
You're saying pass up?
Pass up Justin Fields. If you have Burrow, okay.
We were talking about
Herbert's better than Burrow, but that doesn't mean Burrow's not good. Burrow is good enough to lead an NFL team to a playoffs with a good support.
We're talking about the Jets. We're talking about the Jets, and thinking, do they want to sabotage their pick?
I thought you were talking about the Bengals. Yeah,
the Bengals. Yes. I agree.
Yes, the Jets. The Jets, who they need is Trevor Lawrence.
Yes, they don't need Justin Fields. They need
Justin Fields because of their O line. They don't have a good O line.
That's why you got to rebuild it with trade stuff.
Trevor Lawrence is almost like a mini Johnny Manziel, though. He knows how to get out of the pocket. He can throw like a dime.
And he's going to play better than Manziel does.
All right. That was our news files. They were actually pretty good ones, too. I would like to say again, I would like to thank our sponsor, K Cooley Properties. If you need a home, go ahead and download their app. It's on the App Store. They will help you out a boatload. Thank y'all so much. Next, we have a special guest coming, but before that, we are going to share a few of your comments. Thank you so much. Please tune in for the next one. If you like this, like it down below, like this video, and subscribe up on the top. Hit that little bell so you know when our videos come out. Thank you so much. Tune in for the next.